Go ahead and try to jump 14 feet in the air.
I would argue that he would get out of this town pretty quickly if he wanted to. I mean, maybe they would do like a search later on at night or something, but I think he would be able to get away pretty quickly.
Like, do they have any? They don't have. Like, what's the technology level at?
Technology. They have spears and there's guys with rifles.
So not like walkie-talkies where they could like call ahead.
No, no.
Oh.
Not even like a basic telecommunication.
Okay.
No.
They don't even
Not
have
even
cell
like
phones.
cups with strings.
Yeah.
No, they were ringing a town bell, and now everyone's like...
Yes,
Yeah,
but do
they're
they know they're looking for me?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yes, they do. They know that they're looking for a fish guy.
How could they tell from a town bell?
Because the
SOS fish guy.
No, no, no.
Ding,
It's like,
ding,
you know,
ding, ding, ding,
one
ding.
ring is town party.
No.
2 rings is look for the fish guy. It's just known.
There's just a giant purple fish guy bell. He just gets. You know?
Okay, they got it by ear. One of the guards heard it, and so now that guard that is over at the gate told
Yes,
the other guards, and so
Yes,
that's
really
how it
good hearing.
I vote fish bell is a legit thing. That's great.
Yeah.
Anyway, go ahead and do your jump check. Clive, or
No.
Aurelia.
Ah,
What? What?
what do the houses look like on the side of this road towards the gates? No, but seriously, what do they look like? How are they built?
How are they built? They're built out of wood, and they're kind of like have high roofs.
Don't
High, very
tell me you're gonna set
steep.
one on
But
fire.
how high are the buildings? Do they have ladders? Do they have architectural details you could
There's
climb?
no... Yeah, you could, but they're shelved, like the roof, so you can't climb under the roof like that. You would need a ladder.
But can't I just like jump up on it? I climb a bit
That'd
and
be
then I
about
jump.
15 feet up in, so that's even harder than the,
Can I wall run past the guards?
No! You can jump past the guards, or you can be arrested.
Fine, I'm gonna
Oh,
jump
yeah, by the
past
way,
the
go
guards.
ahead and... Okay, do the jump.
Let's see. I have a and jump. I
Wait,
have
he never
plus-
asked how many guards there were. How many guards are there?
There's like a dozen.
Dozen?
That's not a very specific amount of guards.
That's 12.
That's 12!
That's a dozen.
Yes,
exactly a
that's
dozen. That's what dozen
Alright.
means.
Exactly a dozen. So 12 guards. I have no idea if a 28 works.
That's a pretty high jump though. I mean, I'm superhumanly good at jumping. I'm like a fucking
Part
I don't know,
fish,
they have
part
to-
man,
That's-
part frog.
yeah.
That's a pretty massive jump
So
check.
what do
I'm
the
gonna-
other two want to do in the party right now?
I'm
Because...
fucking
I'm gonna
Uh,
ask the shopkeeper. Is this also an inn? Like, is that a?
Yeah, he says, yeah, there's rooms upstairs. You can go use them.
Oh my
How much
God.
is a room?
We just need to
2
get the
silver.
hell out of here, man.
3 silver. Okay, I'm gonna. Nah, dude. I'm gonna get a room. I'm just gonna wait for this to blow over. I'll catch up with you guys in the morning.
I mean, they just know fish guy. They don't know exact fish guy.
Well, I'm the one running for the harbor though, so I mean,
So,
So,
I'm
yeah,
gonna get a room.
tomorrow
I'm
they
gonna
might
say, I'm gonna just talk to the bartender like, so like, what are the politics like over here?
Yeah, so while this is going on, while I figured this out, Tama, I got, yeah, the other two need to...
One person
Do
decides
their
to get murdered.
business.
Hmm.
So,
I guess
so what is Clive gonna do?
I guess I have to get a room with fucking Aurelia then, because it's like
Okay.
otherwise
said,
the party's just gonna devolve. It's just like, yep.
The
see ya.
barkeep kind of winks at you and he says, you know, you guys can just share the room. It's a big enough bed for 2.
I look at Aurelia and I'm just like, oh God, no.
I have a really big axe.
Oh God!
He says, okay, then just cough up another 3 silver and you can have your own room.
I cough up 3 silver.
Okay, and then he says, just take the next one, the one next to Aurelia's.
And then I go I'm just gonna like talk to the people about politics. That's what I'm gonna do.
Okay, then.
And I will just
I mean, you don't-
look
So like a
around.
guy just got stabbed. I want to be like, how do you feel about Obama?
That's too perfect. That's
So, yeah, your 14-foot jump does not make it. You are speed
I am
by
what?
5 people.
I am what?
You're speared.
They don't even make attack rolls, do they?
I'm going to right now.
Oh right, yeah, but speed like introduces.
Your speared at.
It's only
yes.
your armor, so...
Oh,
what would I
let's
say?
go with armor.
Let's see about that. Okay, one critically misses, but
None
other
of them
than
hits.
that-
I have 19 AC.
19. So the 22, they get +7. So the 22 and so the 15 and the 18 hit you.
So the 15 and what? And what?
The 15 and the 18 hit you because
For
you get
17
bonuses for you
damage. in total.
charging or jumping or whatever.
For how
You get hit for
much?
17 damage.
17 damage.
Yes.
That leaves me with 20. Am I
Okay.
past them?
Yeah, you are. You're right behind.
Wonderful.
But you
I'm,
have 2 giant gaping spear wounds. So
Well-
go ahead and do it.
that's not too bad. I can still, you know.
So apparently, Timer's trying to kill himself in this game, guys. So
I'm not trying to kill myself. I'm just
So while you're running, 4 guys with rifles shoot at you.
for God's sake, they just pop out of the woodwork. I
No,
feel
they're
like
in the
it's-
keeps. They've been pointing their guns at you.
I feel like you're just seriously trying to kill me.
I think you did that yourself when you tried to stab one of the
No.
citizens in cold blood.
Jesus Christ! Like you haven't stabbed
None of them.
people
None of them
before.
hit
Like
you.
you
Right?
have.
21 because they get
It's
+6.
D&D. We're adventurers. We stab people fully, but Jesus fucking Christ! One gnome in a name, and suddenly it's like the end of the world.
You
Citizen.
murdered a
A
dude.
citizen. You murdered
Yes,
a
but
man.
That's what we do. Like
You get hit for 27 damage.
that giant
You're dead.
like that magic harp in the last fucking time.
Well,
That's like an endangered fucking creature. Have you ever seen anything like it? No, we just roll over it and kill it.
you're dead now.
Wait, he
so-
gets hit by all 3 of those?
He got shot by 3 of the 4 rifles.
Oh
Again,
yes.
All right, so they have guns in this world.
They do.
Yeah,
Yeah.
these are high-powered, like 18th century
Okay.
rifle.
High-powered 7. Oh my.
So you get shot for 27 damage by 3 rifle bullets.
He's not dead. He's just.
You just
Ow.
don't like brawling.
You're unconscious,
He just
and
doesn't
so you
like
get
murder.
dragged off into jail.
Oh my god.
So I get thrown into jail.
Yeah.
All right.
Fish jail. Fish jail. It's like a fish
Regular-
tank.
No. It's
No,
not even
Jay.
underwater.
Oh my god.
Oh no, they stuck him. No, they stick him in a tank. They stick him in this big literal tank that he like,
That's racist.
and you can't get out of it.
He says it like he's underwater.
All right, so I guess we're just waiting at the inn then, and then we hear the news that
The next day, you guys hear the news that your fishman gets jailed. Fishman.
all right.
And so
For how
uh,
long?
they say that you're going to be imprisoned for about 20 years.
All right, and we're gonna RP through all of it.
No, you're not.
Better question: Is the party going to try to bust him out somehow?
No, there needs to be a trial.
No, they don't need a trial on this one. They
You have something against me. I swear I don't even get a trial.
I'm,
This is
I'm
outrageous.
his attorney.
God damn it, guys.
What is this?
Well, this was running smoothly for 3 minutes.
Yeah. All I wanted to do was go gambling, not stab fools in the face.
Okay.
I'm kidding
Okay.
about the attorney thing. I have nothing to do with this.
Disappoint
All right,
me.
so
Nothing
Say
to do.
that since he's a foreigner, he doesn't get a trial, so they just stick him into the tank and that's it.
okay.
So what was the
So-
politics talk? What?
You guys are probably talking about the Knoll politics, and you learned some Knoll stuff.
Okay.
Cool.
God.
As long as I don't really care what it is, like me personally, as long as I know it, my character.
You know what? Instead of I'm gonna demand a trial by combat.
No, you're stuck in the tank, and they can't hear you, and they don't give a shit.
No, trial by combat.
Wow.
Blah, blah,
The other
blah,
two-
blah.
The other two
He's
are
sign
now
languaging trial by
what
combat.
to do with Tama, because are they gonna try and get him out, or are they just gonna leave him there?
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna go to the jail.
No, did we
Okay.
get news
Penitentiary,
of this, by
whatever.
the way? We did,
Yeah,
didn't
you
we?
guys got the news of it.
Yeah, we
One of the
got the
guards-
news.
All right, I
guys.
think we both make our way there to see this fucking fish.
Bastard in a tank.
God damn it!
I'm not going to try to break him out. I'm gonna make sure that me and Clive know that I'm not going there to break him out.
All right.
Okay.
You guys.
You do
are
whatever
so-
you do. I'm not gonna personally. It's against my.
But it's like this epic
the
heroic quest
classic
of breaking out Tama.
It's basically Scout.
New class.odt. Oh, that's not for
Anyway.
Tama. Okay, I thought that was.
I thought-
Anyway,
I just added one extra skill. It's not going to be broken. Don't worry
Okay.
about it.
All right, yeah, go on, Duck.
so You guys head up to the front desk, and there's a guard that's not in armor. He's just kind of like sitting there. He says, "Oh, I think you guys are the adventurers that were with the fish guy, aren't you?" What's his name, Tama?
Unfortunately, yes.
He says, "Well, he just killed someone in the middle of a bar.
I know.
I didn't think we need a trial because there's a lot of blood in that bar still."
Shit.
Yeah. I did my best to try and save him.
I did my best to try and say.
Well, I saved one of the other guys you stabbed, you son of a bitch.
He says, "Well, if you want, you can attend the funeral in a few days, but for now, we can't really do anything except have this fisherman jailed."
So he's stuck in jail without, oh, this is gonna rhyme, bail?
The guy kind of like sits there and he's like, "Yes, poet. Now, if you want all of his stuff, you can go and talk to him about it. But other than that, we have it. So, but other than that, we can't really do much for him."
So,
I look
do we
at
know
Clive
do we know his sentence yet?
Oh yeah, he said. When you ask him that, they say that he's going to be in there for a couple of decades,
Decades. How much?
tens of years.
So like 20 years.
Just humor
Yeah.
me for a second here, God. Is there a value on the man's life that he killed?
He says that the man that he killed, well, he was just a simple factory worker, but it didn't mean that he had to be killed. He
I
had
know,
a
I
family.
understand
Blood
that.
money is a common.
I understand
common
that.
practice.
I would just, I would just like to inquire to see if there's anything we can do to,
Expedite.
expedite the punishment. I guess. Yes, thank you, Max.
He says, well, we don't really want anything, but I'm sure that the family wants to have a good funeral for him, so if you can give them any cash, that'd be helpful. Just give it to us and we'll hand it to them. You don't have to worry about it.
Okay.
that sounds really
what
good.
about? So I kind of like. Can I talk to you in private, God?
He says, yeah, sure.
All right.
Yeah, sure. We'll just go to one of the interrogation rooms.
All right. We go to the interrogation room.
You
Aurelia.
guys do that. I'm outside.
Okay. All right.
They can have strict interrogation rooms. They don't have trials.
So I
I
say to the
fish
guard.
people, anyway.
I say to him.
They do have trials, just not for you.
Yeah, I say to
so
him,
racist.
look, I understand that what Tama did was inconceivable. I mean, he murdered a guy in cold blood, pretty much. So there's no coming back from that, really. But unfortunately, we actually we're not just passing through as just adventurers looking for trouble. We're actually here on a quest. Do you happen to know of the demon spawn that is coming out of those holes littered around the world at the moment?
The Noel nods at you, and he says, yeah, it's very strange. They started coming up in the mountains to the south of us just a
Alright.
couple months ago.
That's
The
correct.
humans... Yeah, the humans say that they're mostly succubi, though.
There's a lot more
I
than
like
that.
this
Each hole basically spits out a form of demon, vile creatures, depending on the region that they're from. And the human region happens to get succubi because of the fact that, well, the demons see that as a weakness for us, that we fall into lust and whatnot quite easily. So it makes a lot of sense that that would be the enemy that we face. So what I'm going about to tell you is highly, highly confidential, and it's the reason
nods.
why I'm here with you today, trying to barter for this man's life. Because, as terrible as the act he committed was, we need him in the party in order to save what's left of this region before a swarm of demons comes in.
He says, you know
Because
what?
there's going to
How
be a
about
lot
we-
more murder here if we don't close that portal, unfortunately.
He says, you know what? How about we bring the fishman in?
All right.
He's still locked up in the water cage we have, so he's like manacled up and everything. We'll have a couple guards. I'll have a couple guards send him over. And so he does that.
And tell him
he sends-
that Clive is waiting for him and not to make trouble this time.
Yeah, he gives you a good paw thumb up, and he says, "All right then." And so a few minutes later, there are two gnolls kind of like dragging Tama in.
You're not
and they
dragging me.
set him
I'm
down.
walking.
Oh, and Tama's completely stripped down. Like he's only wearing like any underwear he would have.
A
All right,
loincloth.
I look at
And
Tama.
he's
loincloth.
drenched.
I look at
And
Tama.
he's drenched because of the water.
I look at Tama, and Tama. We've been traveling together for a while now, so
Yes,
the
just
look I
walk
give
up
you is one of just let this
Disappointment.
happen. Let this happen.
I walk up to him with a big grin on my face and just embrace him and slap him on the back violently. Well, not really violently, but, you know. Enthusiastic.
Thanks, Tama. Sit down, man. Sit down.
I sit down.
Yeah, the guard says, "Yeah, sit down." So, your buddy tells me that you guys have a demon portal you are interested in.
Sorry, it's not a single demon portal. We're traveling on this quest to shut down as many of them as we can.
Yes, we're literally gonna save the world.
Tama, please. So Tama here he is incredibly strong, as you guys have probably worked out. I'm sure it took you quite a bit to take this man down. So I beseech you to we will pay whatever it needs, and then we will be out of your hair. Like, you will not see us again, and if you do this, you will not see any demons either.
So the guard tells you the fine for him is 10,000 silver pieces. The only way that we'll let him stay, though, is that if you guys get these silver pieces before you leave the continent. We'll let him go, but I want you to make sure that he doesn't commit any crimes. Any more crimes, and we'll directly tell any other authorities of what he's done, and he'll be jailed.
And where do you suppose we pay this bail to?
You'll pay it to us when you have the 10,000 silvers.
Like this town exactly?
Yeah, you can come right here, or you can go to the courthouse.
Okay. And what is to say stop us from, out of curiosity, what is to stopping us from going ahead with our quest? Because this spans more than just the human continents.
He says that as long as you have
And the quest that we have, sir, is not one that's going to make us a lot of money.
He says as long as you get us 10,000 silver pieces before you leave, we'll be fine.
I look at Tama.
Yes, definitely. I'll make loads of silver. Demons are rich creatures. Very much gold.
All right. I put out my hand for, to get a shake from him and say, we accept.
So he shakes you with his paw hand. It's pretty furry. And he says, all right then. I trust you guys are very lawful adventurers, so don't try and screw us on this deal. We will come and find you.
Oh, I have no doubt that you will. And then can you return the gear to Sir Tama here?
He's like, yeah, sure, we'll cart it out when you guys come outside. Except for Tama. Actually, you know what? Just have Tama come into the confiscation room. He'll get his armor there. We don't want him basically nude outside.
Okay, so we get all this stuff.
Yes, it would be a shame to be jailed for public indecency.
Yeah. Another 10,000 silver, please. And Aurelia, you're still waiting outside, correct?
Yeah, I'm just...
Okay, so I walk out with Tama, and I just look at Aurelia and I just go, let's get the fuck out of here.
You guys, all three, just get out.
Yeah.
And
leave.
while you guys do, all the gnolls that are across the street in the morning that recognize Tama, they're kind of giving him really evil eyes, and they're kind of like spitting in his direction.
I walk
like
over
that.
to the funeral or the party, whatever. It's not a funeral
You know,
yet.
you know what I'm gonna do? I'm going
Funeral's
to...
not yet here.
I'm gonna be... Just for my own sake,
Okay.
I'm gonna go to Tom and be like, just do this. I'm gonna like be leading him, like grab him by the arm, so I look like a good hero.
Okay.
Yeah. I walk over to the party and I'm just like, I'm very sorry about our captive. We let him off the leash a little too early. I'm sorry. And then I just walk away.
Yeah, they're still too heartbroken about it, so they just can't say anything.
All right, and then we leave. We get the fuck out. I get
All
sweet
right.
hams, and we get the fuck out of there, man.
All right.
Get out and get out.
Yeah.
So are you guys? So I don't understand. Do you guys have mounts? Like you have your horse.
I do.
And that's it.
I don't.
There is
Apparently, they didn't bring my mule.
no. We
You
have
guys-
we have Brian's mule still.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'll just take Ned.
You take Ned, yeah.
Okay.
I have half a riding lion.
Ah,
Oh, it did say we split the pools, and I took it.
Yeah.
took
No.
some.
I
You know
guess-
what?
I
You
guess-
wasted money. You didn't take the lion.
I guess.
Which reminds me, you can add like 60 silver onto your thing.
So how much silver do you think I got in total from that gambling session, by the way?
You got about 200.
Okay.
Anyway, so you guys leave the city on your mounts,
hmm
and you do know that you have to go to the capital, and that's going to be very, very far southwest.
Okay.
So we're just gonna kind of. I don't have anything actually planned for like crazy encounter during the walk.
Sure. We just
So
get
you guys
there,
do.
then. Yeah.
Yeah, you just
Never
get there.
admit Those
Yeah,
things.
we just get there.
Roll with it. Pretend
Yeah.
you have, and then just like, no, I don't.
All right. So
Anyway.
we're there now.
Yes.
Yep.
So you get to the city, and sort of very, very beautiful city. It's gold and purple everywhere, and it's all fancy with white streets and purple sidewalks of stone. And there's a lot of humans. They're just everywhere, but you also see elves and everything. Just everything. It's a very cosmopolitan city.
All right. Duck. I've been to this
Yes.
city before, right?
Oh yeah, yeah.
All right. Now, I know, as a gambler, I would know loan sharks, right?
Yep.
All right. So I say to the rest of the party, stay here. I'm going to go acquire us the 10,000 silver.
Stay here. Where are we?
At
You're
an
in the
inn.
city
Yeah.
entrance.
Oh, go find an inn. I will find
Yeah,
you
go-
later.
You
I need
guys
to
find a very close inn, by the way.
I need to do this by myself. If I bring anyone with us, they're gonna start asking questions. So.
All right.
Uh,
So,
I guess I head off to
The bad part of town.
yeah.
So yeah, to the
And
bad
I-
part of town you go.
Yeah.
Hmm?
I want to try and okay, so Duck, what I want to try and find, I want to try and find an old contact that I would have as a loan shark. Maybe someone I don't owe money to, but someone who I know I can get money from.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you would know still that the best place to go for like people and information would be a tavern. And so it is late afternoon, it's getting evening, so people are coming off work very soon. And you go talk to the bartender, and the bartender tells you, just go ahead and look around and see if you know anyone.
All right. Is that a roll for this?
I mean, you're bound to see someone, so
Okay.
you do see one guy that you know, and he's kind of sitting at a gambling hall, just wins one thing. They're playing blackjack, and he wins.
Okay. I walk over to this gentleman and I Freddie, good to see you again.
He's like, oh yeah, it's good to see you too, Clive. Where have you been? It's been a while.
You wouldn't believe me even when I told you. I like sort of nod to the guy next to him to get out of the chair.
All right. So another, like, all the chairs are filled, but one of them kind of like takes their leave because they got emptied.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I sit down at the empty stool. And
Yeah,
I put out
and-
some money on the table, and I'm like, so, you're gonna enjoy this, Freddie, but I'm not here for a social meetup. I'm here for the exact reason we talked last time.
And he kind of looks at you. He's like, oh, and what's that?
I think you know. I need about 10,000 silver pieces.
He looks at you. He's like, 10,000. That's a lot of money. You know that, right?
You don't have to tell me. I have never seen that much money in my entire life, but this is for a reason above me, sir. And I like start playing the game just nonchalantly. I'm not really paying attention to it, so I can lose and win or whatever. It doesn't matter.
All right. So, I mean, you can still like roll and then just have your modifier not on it at all.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hey, just,
So, you kind of empty it out and you get 100 silver.
Okay. I
And
sort of like
Fred,
chuckle
he's
to
like,
myself.
"Wow, you still have your luck streak on you, don't you?"
I would like to think I do.
Okay, roll again. Holy
That's-
shit,
that's really
that was
great.
perfect.
That wasn't perfect.
Yeah.
Okay, so you roll again and you lose that time, and you lose about 100 silver because you got really cocky.
Yeah.
And Fred's like, "Oh well, I guess it's already over, huh?" And so you guys get to roll again or go again.
All right, and I think when I lost, I would start playing properly at that point.
All right, so that after that loss.
Yeah,
Is that his honest?
after this loss, yeah. I'll start
Okay,
playing silver.
so you lose about another 100 silver,
Jesus
and you're like,
Christ.
"Oh, damn it." Yeah.
Yeah. All right, so I turned to him and I said, "So, that big old pile of silver, you reckon you can help me out?"
He says, perhaps. How about we go again and maybe you'll win it yourself?
I look at him slyly. I put 200 silver on the table, and I'm like, maybe I will.
That's the
sir."
rest of your match.
I actually have 2 platinum as well. So rest of my
Oh,
silver.
no, that's the rest of your betting money that you put in. The,
Okay, yeah, sure, yep.
Yeah. You split the pot with a guy, and so you have 100 silver still.
Wait, did he put any money in at all?
Yeah, he did. He put his own money.
I put 200 in, so how much did he
Oh,
put in?
you win 200. Never mind, sorry.
Okay, yep. So, and I was like, well, can't stop now. Alright, there we go.
And so you win again, and you gain about 75.
Okay.
Go ahead and go again.
God, so much for conversing, huh?
Yeah, they're kind of like in awe. You just won again, but then you lose again. You lose that 75 silver.
Yeah. So,
And at this point, you kind of see like a couple of thuggish-looking people come in, and
I
they kind of
I turned to Frankie and I'm like, you do this?
and he kind of looks at me. He's like, "What? No, I don't know what you're talking about." What? Like who?
The 2 tree stumps that just walked in, are they yours?
He looks at the tree stump. That was a good one. And he says, "It's like no, I've seen them around, but I don't think I really know them."
Okay,
So they kind of like,
I get up and I scoop up all my stuff, even the stuff that I just put into the pot. I put it in my bag, and I was like, coming to you was a bad idea, Freddy. And I just turn around and start to walk out.
so as you do, you see like another tree stump come in from the door, and it's the only exit. And
some mighty
they,
tree stump.
the other 2 thugs, they kind of like come up to you, and they're like, "Wait a minute, do we know you?" They're like having their hand on your chest.
No, sir, you don't! And then I try and scooch past them.
So as you try to, they are going to try and grab you.
Okay.
I guess, do I see this?
No, you're not
Oh,
there.
no, I'm not even there. Never mind.
Can I do an
He is
escape
flying
artist right now?
Yeah,
Get
go
rid-
ahead,
get-
escape artist, and see if you escape the grapple.
20 plus- I do.
Yeah, you escape the grapple.
I kind of
and
like,
you start
it's
to
kind
run.
of just like a, let go of me, sir! You do not know me.
Yeah. So where are you going? Because the exit's blocked, and there are windows, but the windows are closed right now.
What are the windows
Is
made
this
of?
full?
And is this a 2-story
Huh?
building? Can I jump out the windows?
Maybe upstairs, but
Okay.
you're downstairs right now.
Alright, and I turned to them and was like, will you let me leave?
No, they are. If you don't try and run somewhere and trying to escape, they're gonna grab you again.
Alright, I want to sort of back off as much as I can and try and get to a window.
Okay, so as you do, there's other people that kind of get in on it, but they're not as beefy as the other guys, but they do try and grab you. Because, for unknown reasons, they don't even look like they're with them, but they do try and get you.
All
And
right.
it's 3 guys.
Fucking goddamn it. Okay, so I'm just like, who do you lumpy bastards work for?
Rolling your escape artist, though.
All right.
Oh, that's beautiful.
If he fails
Oh
it,
my
he actually
God.
says,
Holy fucking shit.
That's a fail. So you
Uh,
fail your check and they grab you.
Can I